welcome back. This video is going to be a little different because there is another K-pop YouTuber called RJKpop. My mom and I really like his videos. He's been exploring a lot of older K-pop, second gen, a lot of Super Junior, and I noticed that he's had a lot of questions. And I thought, even though people answer in the comments, it would be nice to have it as a video in case a lot of other fans, newer K-pop fans, want this information as well. They don't have to scroll through comments, but it's all packed in one video. So yeah, that's just what this is. A couple of his questions answered. So let's get started.
I do have a question though, so if someone can answer. Is there a reason, because you know how usually the subunits are created with members from the group, right? So is there a reason that these guys that I'm seeing here that I don't know were not in the original lineup? Like, is there a reason why? Because usually you have like Super Junior as a full group and then you would create subunits with those people. That's usually how it sometimes goes with subunits within the groups. But in this case, I don't think I've seen these. Well, I think maybe Seungmin has been in the earlier videos for Super Junior, but I didn't recognize him. And by the time I probably would have, he's already gone. The other two that I'm literally not seeing until now, I don't know that they were ever in the original lineup. And if they were, then I definitely wouldn't have noticed because they would have been very early on. But I'm wondering why they weren't in the original group. I don't know why that is. Maybe I have to look into that too. I don't know.
Okay, so the original lineup for Super Junior was 12 members. Heechul, Heechul, Yesung, Hongin, Kangin, Shindong, Seungmin, Eunhyuk, Siwon, Donghae, Kpop, Yo. And then later on, Hyun was added. Henry appeared during the Don't era, which is 2007, and he was supposed to be a part of the full group, like just Super Junior. He was supposed to be a member of Super Junior. The fans were not nice. They were not saying very nice things, and he was cut from Super Junior, and they created Super Junior M, which stands for Mandarin. That's where Jomi was added. So Jomi and Henry are strictly, on paper, Suju M members.
She looks familiar.
So in the Supergirl music video, the Supergirl, the girl with the strawberry blonde hair in the party, is actually Jessica from SNSD or Girls' Generation. They tend to add a lot of other SM idols into their music videos. Sometimes it's as an introduction, which they did the same thing for the Chinese version, Super Junior M version of You. The girl in that music video is Victoria from FX, and she's Chinese, which is why they used her. So
this is supposed to be like, is it the little logos is similar to like the Tonight Show or something like that, I assume.
Super Show actually appears here not necessarily because it's like the Tonight Show. Super Show is what they call their concerts. Ever since the beginning, it's been that, and we just add like a number to it. Super Show 7, Super Show 10.
Bam Bam's most recent comeback, he almost looks like Bam Bam right here, right? Like I don't know. I don't think they look alike in like your normal setting. Just seeing him with this hairstyle is making me think of Bam Bam's most recent hairstyle with his latest comeback. And I was like, whoa, every time I saw him with his hair, I instantly saw Bam Bam. It was crazy.
We also thought that he looked like Bam Bam. I think just because the style, it just gives Bam Bam vibes. We do agree with you. We absolutely agree with you.
I have no idea what this title is supposed to say. It sounded like he was saying E-I-E-I-O. And if he was, then I'm very confused about like the way this is spelled. Because maybe it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it.
It's spelled this way because in Korean, the number 2 is pronounced E. It's 2, ya, E, ya, E, ya, O. So it's kind of like a a play on words happening there.
A question actually. This says eighth mini album or eighth album, right? At the very beginning, it said that. Was this like the title track for the album? Because if so, that's a very unique like vibe to put out for a title track. Maybe it wasn't though. Maybe it was like a pre-release and maybe Black Suit is the title track. Then again, to be honest, I don't even know if they're on the same album or not. I'm just like very surprised by that.
One More Chance is not a title song. It was in the running to be a title song, which they do show all of the background stuff for this on one of their shows. Heechul was such an advocate for Donghae's song to be on the album. By some little background stuff, the company gave them a budget to create a music video for this song, specifically because it was something that Donghae wrote. Yeah, I think Heechul was just a huge advocate behind the snes. So yeah, it's not a title song. It's not a double title. It's just an extra music video because Donghae wanted one.
That boy can dance. That boy can dance. And I feel like whenever he's in the center, you just know it. Like the moment this whole chorus came in and like just his whole, the way he moves, I think it's just something about it too. Like I can't even explain it really. There's just a confidence or something. Like it's just really nice.
Eunhyuk is the main dancer of the three main dancers. The three main dancers are Shindong, Eunhyuk, Donghae. But Hyukjae is the main of the mains, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's like an official title, but it's sort of an unofficial one that even they reference, you know?
This type of music video feels very nostalgic as well because it's like all these guys pining for this one girl. And usually she's not giving them the time of day. But in this one, she was actually kind of entertaining them. So I thought that was nice.
So the reason why Magic feels nostalgic is because they're talking about the fan club, E.L.F, Everlasting Friends. And the girl is just a representation of the fans. Plus, a very fun fact, they filmed this music video in a place in Korea called the English Village. It's kind of like an amusement park where people can go and practice their English, experience places from the West, because I think there's like a France section and like a London section. It's not just like America. They filmed not only the Magic music video there, but the U music video was filmed in the same spot. Plus, if you know anything about their old shows, there was one called Super Junior Full House, where they went to the English Village and did tasks and stuff in English.
As usual, this guy right here, the one that I keep seeing, I feel like he's always, hello sir, I feel like he's always starting the songs, or at least most of the time he's the one that I'm always like seeing first. And I think they named everybody at the beginning here. So is it Shiwon? Is that his name? I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so the reason why you always see Shiwon first, or why he's always in the center, is because his official position in the group is the visual. He's one that represents Super Junior most of the time on a visual scale. This is a position that's in most groups. Yuna is the visual of Girls' Generation. There are examples on screen right now of the visuals of their groups.
I love the way the chorus was like slowed down like this. I guess I didn't expect this to be the same song. I don't know what I expected. I liked how the rap verse was also slowed down too. Like everything was just so, this was.
Okay, so Sorry Sorry Answer, the reason it's basically the same exact song as Sorry Sorry, just ballad version, because it was not meant to be a full song. It was originally just a VCR for one of the concerts, I think Super Show 2. The fans loved it so much that they really wanted a longer version. So that's what they did.
It's fun. I think it has like, there's something very theatrical about the way that it sounds. It's giving SM 100% with like just the structure alone and just the way that, I don't know, it sounds ambitious a bit, which is fun. And I love the Bond theme that they went for with that. And I love the harmonies in there. Like the vocals are slapping, of course. The song as a whole, you know, it's one of those ones. Honestly, it could be a grower, one that I end up listening to more often just for its playfulness. But yeah, definitely a song that I feel like is maybe like an acquired taste, it seems. I don't know that to be the case, but I'm just guessing, just for its own uniqueness, I guess.
Spy is not even one that Super Junior like. They don't like it. We don't really like it. It was a big, it was, okay, I don't want to say a big letdown, but we were promised something much cooler than what we got. And that is the end of that.
Why is that man the only one not wearing a shirt?
Heechul has a problem with wearing his shirt, or it not wearing a shirt. It's a problem. That's as much as I'll get into it. It's a problem. He has a problem.
Everyone looked like an anime character. I don't know what was going on. I'm pretty sure that was Heechul that was like staring crazily at me, and I don't know what his problem was. Like that's him, right? I don't know, but you guys let me know. But
We don't know what was wrong with him either. We don't. They don't. He doesn't know what was wrong with himself. He was a little crazy. He's a little crazy. That's just Kim Heechul. They make fun of him. Like fairly recent after they had done that, they made fun of him. It was on Full House. I just can't seem to find the clip.
This girl looks familiar.
And lastly, the girl in the music video for You is Yuna from Girls' Generation. She hadn't actually debuted in Girls' Generation yet because they debuted in 2007. And again, that's just sort of something that companies do to introduce their other idols, is sprinkle them in a little bit of questions, little fun facts here and there. I just thought it would be useful for people because I am a seasoned E.L.F. I'm sure there are lots more, but I will do member profiles and one where it points out who's who in each music video just to help people. I know it can be confusing with their ages being all over the place because you have so many years worth of content, as well as their hair changing all of the time. You know, I get it. I get it. I was a baby elf once too. So yeah, that's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else you want to know. If you need like another one of these videos, or if there's another fan watching Super Junior that needs some clarification and whatnot, I am the gal to go to. Okay, bye!